Hi acupuncture family, I hope everyone's doing well. I wanted to talk to you today briefly about self-care. I hope you're all staying happy, healthy, and sane while you're at home. This video specifically is going to be about acupressure versus acupuncture and how you can continue, the progress that you've been making the past couple of weeks here with me at home without having to come visit the shop while we're trying to figure out when we can reopen. I've created these acupuncture, or I should say acupressure self-care kits. For anyone who's interested, I'll be kind of wrapping this up at the end of the video and talking about how you can get your hands on one of these. I very quickly want to talk about how acupressure works. It's the same mechanism as acupuncture. Instead of stimulating points on the skin with needles, we're stimulating points on the skin with either pressure of our fingers or hands, specialized tools, small pressed seeds, tiny intradermal needles, or even heat. And I'll go over what these are really briefly. Whenever we're in pain, we tend to have an elevated fight or flight response in our body. The parasympathetic nervous system gets activated. So what ends up happening, and a lot of you have probably heard me talk about this several times, I'm kind of a broken record, but when we activate the parasympathetic nervous system, we're kind of like a race car in the red. We're revved up, we're up here. What we want to do, and where a lot of pain relief comes from, a lot of stress relief, a lot of anxiety relief comes from, is getting us out of that fight or flight mode and downshifting things. So we want to come from a parasympathetic or fight or flight mode and downshift and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So think going from fight or flight, downshifting into rest and digest. And this is where a lot of the, quote unquote magic of acupuncture happens. Acupressure works just as well. What I find is the results from treatment last a little bit longer when we use needles. You don't have to come in as often. Acupressure works great. You typically have to treat a little bit more frequently. Acupressure, a lot of times I'll use on small kids and infants, people whose nervous systems can't handle a lot of stimulation, or if you've ever been to the clinic and it's your first visit and you're a little apprehensive about the needles, a lot of times we just switch gears in the moment and give you an acupressure session then and kind of reevaluate from there. What I'm going to do is put together some videos with my favorite point combinations for self-treatment at home. I'm going to add them right on this same channel. Basic stuff like points you can easily access on yourself and treatments that treat, like stress, anxiety, immunity, stuff that's really important right now. What I'm also doing is putting together these at-home kits for people who are interested. We're going to give you enough supplies for 8 treatments at home twice a week for a month. What I'm going to do, instead of trying to, make money off people or try to figure out a way to charge you per treatment, I'm going to put these kits together. I'm going to offer them on a donation basis, like a sliding scale. We're going to start the donation. If you want a kit, let's start it at a follow-up visit fee up to whatever you feel like you can afford. If you would like one, just message me and then I'll send you an invoice for whatever amount you want. I'll make sure I get a kit put together for you, and we can either deliver it, if you're in New Boston or Goffstown, Bedford, somewhere close by around the clinic, I'm happy to try and find a time to deliver it. Or I'll probably have some office hours where we set them up in like a baggie or something in the hallway where people can come in and pick them up. Anyone who feels like they can't afford one of these kits and would like them, message me directly. If we need to set something up so that you can get your self-care going at home, that's not a problem. Any profits on these, I don't feel like it's a good time to make a profit. So anything above and beyond costs on these, I'm going to donate to the Bedford Food Bank. It might be called Bedford Food Pantry. I should have looked at that before I started recording. But yeah, if this had happened when I was a kid, it would have really affected my family's budget. There's a pretty good chance we wouldn't have had food on the table. So my thought process is, if I can help you guys out, all of you have been amazing to me since I've opened the clinic. Everyone's supported the shop so well. If there's a way that I can help you guys continue your care at home and maybe get some money in the hands of some people that really need it, I think that's a win-win. I've had a lot of you offer and ask me if, you can buy gift certificates to the clinic or support me in any way. I super appreciate that. That's so heartfelt. We're not at the stage where we need to explore that, although I'm not above, talking about that if the need should arise. But what I really feel compelled in here to do is to try to help you guys and help someone else beforehand. And I think the Bedford Food Pantry is going to be our best bet, just to make a difference, somewhere in the community. So before I ramble on too much, what I'm going to do is I have enough supplies for probably 10 of these self-care kits in stock. So once the first 10 are gone, it's probably going to be 4 or 5 days for me to get the materials back in. So if anyone wants one, shoot me a message at email, william@acupunctureclinicofbedford.com. Keep an eye out on this same page in the next day or two. I'm going to have a video uploaded with point prescriptions. Going forward over the next few weeks, if anyone is interested in customized treatments, we can just figure something out, like probably do like a follow-up via Skype or something like that. We can do customized, me walking you through the acupressure, something like that. I think for the short term, what I'd like to do is get as many of these kits in the hands of people who need them and just get that donation out of the way. And then in a week or two, we'll reevaluate. If the need is there for telemedicine, I'm happy to deliver and shift gears for a little bit. I hope everyone stays happy, safe, and healthy. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, thank you so much for all the messages. Please keep your messages coming. I don't care if we talk about acupuncture. I don't care if we talk about treatment plans. So many of you have just been reaching out like, here's what I'm up to today. Here's how my family's doing. Sending me pictures of you, your kids. Like, we'll all get through this together. Let's stay in contact. Let's stay in touch. I love hearing from everyone. I hope you all stay safe, stay happy, and stay healthy. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Have a good day.